lovelies, welcome back to the channel. It is lovely to see you guys again. I've had quite a lot going on, but we're gonna have a chat about that in a moment when I start getting ready, because today we have a chatty get ready with me for this look. So if you want to sit back and chill and relax, maybe pause the video, go get a drink, go get a snack, don't know why I'm saying it like that, and yeah, we'll just get into the video and have a chat. See you in a second. You know, I tried to record this last night and I got like halfway through my makeup and like literally one eye was done before I was just like, no, because for some reason I was just like in a horrendous mood for literally no reason. But on top of that, I feel like, I don't know, when was the last time I did a chatty get ready with me? Because I feel like I've forgotten how to do them and like what to say and what to talk about. I don't really know. I also really hope this isn't overexposed because I've turned the ISO way down from what it usually is when I record, but I don't know if it's just I haven't recorded on such a bright day, but it's looking very bright, so I'm sorry if this is overexposed. It's hard to tell because the camera, the screen on it tends to look brighter than it really is, if you get me. So whenever I put it on the computer, then it usually ends up darker than it looked here, and I don't like it when it's too dark, so your girl is stressed for like some bad reasons and some good reasons. I mean, it's not good to be stressed, but like, I mean, just the things, just because there's a lot going on is basically what I'm trying to say. Oh, but one thing that is not, before I get into that, one thing that is not stressful and that is very good is actually my skin. My skin is doing so much better ever since I started the new medication that the dermatologist gave me. I'll put like a little side, because I've already got my foundation on, so I'll put a little side by side here just to show the difference that it has made so far, and it's huge difference. I am no longer in pain, which is really freaking nice. So yeah, that is all very exciting. I think I'm meant to stay on, just keep going with what I'm doing at the minute until November, and then I go back, and then assuming everything stays like this and, you know, it all continues to work and I don't have any more, the hell is that? Any more breakouts, then we can start talking about how to treat the scarring and potentially doing laser scar removal, which I watched a few videos of recently and it's much scarier looking than I thought it was, so that's a thing, but it'd be worth it to get rid of these sort of like texture scars that have been left. Like sort of pigmentation that isn't that bad because, you know, I can cover it with makeup and it's not like the end of the world, but it's like the sort of like the deep scars that bother me more. So yeah, that is a thing. Yes, there's been a bunch going on. There's like a bunch of, you know, like boring, normal, like adult life crap that is, you know, forever stressful. And then there have been some good things, but it's just then the sheer volume of things that are going on is stressful. So like one of the things is the exciting thing that I haven't told you guys about just yet, but I think that should be the next video. I just need to finish editing some things. So yeah, the exciting thing that I mentioned in my last video, it is almost here. It is almost time to tell you guys. It's not like the most amazing thing in the world or anything, but it's exciting to me anyway. So there's that going on, and then one thing that kind of like took over all of my time there and still kind of has, and I'm still trying to figure out how to like now fit that, because I'm very like, if I have one thing going on in a day, it's like, you know, at 3 o'clock you've got to like, you have a doctor's appointment, then it's like that whole day might as well not exist. Like, you know, if I have like that one thing going on, I struggle to do anything. I don't know why. So I'm just trying to figure out then how to fit in like different things in my schedule, because my newest thing is I have befriended a swan, a lovely sweet swan who is sadly grieving and very depressed and stressed out because she lost her eggs. Well, she didn't lose her eggs were destroyed. She has not been doing very well ever since. She's like not spending time in the water the way the swans usually would, and it's just, you know, she's not basically behaving like a swan should. She just kind of sits out on the grass, and whenever I found that out, my heart was broke and I sat in the park crying. So ever since then I've been trying to go down and visit her and bring her food and also fresh water, because, you know, usually, so like, because a lot of people are leaving food for loads and loads of people, you know, have come to know this swan, and a lot of people will like leave bread for her, but I noticed like she wasn't super interested in it sometimes, and like, you know, whenever she was eating it, it looked like a bit of a struggle. And I'm thinking, because, you know, swans usually spend most of their time in the water, and when, you know, if you throw like food to a swan, you'll see it, like, you know, they like dip it in the water and then eat it, and they like drink down a lot of water as they eat. So I was thinking she's probably not getting enough water, and she's like trying to eat food without any, which, you know, I imagine is probably difficult. So I started bringing down some water as well as the food, and she seemed really happy about that, so that's good. And the meals I've been bringing her have been getting more and more elaborate. I've had like whole salads going on of like all like corn and peas and cut up grapes and lettuce and like some of her favorite like whole grain seedy bread, trying to sneak her veggies in with like the food that she actually wants to eat. So yeah, that is a thing that has been going on, and I love her dearly. So today's plan is to record some videos because I'm behind because of all the things that have been going on. Try to go down and visit my swan friend for a while, and then work on the the exciting thing and hopefully finish the video telling you guys about the exciting thing. So that is my plan. Also very exciting, it's spooky season. I know it's only September, but for us it's spooky season, which I'm excited for. I haven't braved venturing out to look at Halloween decorations or anything just yet, but I would like to at some point soon if possible. But in the meantime, spooky movies will have to do, which leads me to telling you guys that a portion of today's video is sponsored by Shudder once again. Our beloved sponsors here on this channel, Shudder, are sponsoring this portion of today's video. So for those of you who don't know about the wonder that is Shudder yet, let me just catch you up. Shudder is basically a website where you can stream movies and series, but unlike other websites that let you do this, Shudder is entirely horror and thriller content, which we love. And of course, being a horror streaming service, they're going big this year for Halloween, and instead of doing a 31 days of Halloween, they are doing 61 days of Halloween. And during this time, they're going to have weekly exclusive and original movie premieres, such as H.P. Lovecraft's Color of Space, starring Nicolas Cage. So Shudder is $5.99 per month, or it's $56.99 per year. You can stream it on most of your devices, so you know, computer, laptop, phone, Chromecast, which is what I use, etc. All of Shudder's content is human curated, so you're sure you will be getting actual horror and thriller content, and there won't be any little mishaps with the AI putting things that shouldn't be there in there. And they have a lot of exclusive films that you can only get on Shudder, so that is very exciting. One movie that's on there at the minute that is on my list to watch, because I think I actually saw someone talk about it on TikTok maybe or somewhere, I'm not sure. I saw someone talk about it somewhere, and it's called Vivarium, and it looks just really weird, so I kind of really want to watch that. That'll be next on my list. I have definitely watched some bizarre movies on Shudder before, so I don't think I'll be let down. And there's another one I think I saw one of my friends talk about in their Instagram stories, maybe called like The Host or something, so I will be looking out for that as well because they said it was very good, so I love a good recommendation. So if you would like to try Shudder free for 30 days, you can go to shudder.com and use the code TOXICTEARS, and that will get you 30 days free. And with that, let's get on with the video. So yes, spooky season is upon us, so there will be many horror movies to watch. I want to make some spooky snacks. I'm not sure what else to do, because obviously a lot of Halloween plans this year are not going to be able to go ahead, so I'm like, what can I do that's fun? I'm sorry for being very low down, but I need to balance. God, the weather cannot make its mind up right now. Like the past 2 or 3 days it has been really warm, like I'm kind of starting to bake up here now, but like the other night I literally sat in the rain, I think for like 3 hours, shivering and freezing and soaked by the never-ending rain because I was spending time with my Swan friend. But yeah, I just, and it was like so cold, and I was like, wow, like the weather's turned. But then the next day it was like sunny sunshine, so I went down and had a little picnic with my Swan friend, sat by the river with her and read, and that was nice. But yeah, the weather just doesn't know what it's doing. Another thing that I really need to find the time to do among all the things I'm trying to do right now is practice using my bow a bit more, because I really haven't done it much since I got it, just because, as I say, there's been a lot going on. But yeah, I really want to practice more and get good with it and not get a massive bruise on my arm. Did I show you guys the bruise before? I feel like I must have if I spoke about archery. But yeah, I want to practice more and do that. I think I'd do it more if I didn't have to like set things up as much, because I need, like whenever I do it, I need to like really set up the garden, make sure everything is like safe and good. If I had somewhere that I could just go and like shoot, then I'd probably do it more. But yeah, I do need to, I'll probably like carve out some time this week specifically for that. Which leads me on to my new favorite song. I'd heard about like bardcore and like all of these like medieval covers of like modern songs before, but I found one that I just really like, and it's the medieval cover of Pumped Up Kicks by like Bridget someone. I don't know, but I like it because like the lyrics are changed to like also be like, you know, ye old timey, and it just works so well, and it's so catchy, and like, you know, obviously instead of like, you know, bullets and guns, it's a bow and arrow, and I'm just like, you're gonna find me like out practicing using my bow, like best ye go, outrun my bow. So yeah, that's super fun, and that's like my new favorite song right now. Not perfect, but what in this life is. Another fun thing from recently that I managed to do, had a little bit of time, was my friend invited me to go do a bat walk, which was super fun. So we went up to Belfast Castle at night, and we had like these little devices that like read, you know, like high frequencies or whatever, and it let you listen out for bats and like hear specific ones depending on what frequency you set it to and everything, and you could see them like flying around. So that was a really fun, nice little nighttime walk. I need a higher table, clearly. So I need just like new everything. I might, do you know what? I think I mentioned before that I wanted to get like a new seat for here, but I haven't been able to find one. I got like a cool new chair for downstairs, and it's like, it's really fun, but it won't fit in the attic, which is very sad. So, but yeah, I don't know, I'm like starting to think that maybe, but I want to keep Josephine in the videos, but I can't find something that's big enough for both of us to sit on that would be comfortable, so I don't know if I'll just have to give up and just get a single good seat for me to sit here. But then what about Josephine? Unless she just sits in my lap. I don't know, but I need to figure out something because this is just too uncomfortable. I had to replace my phone recently. I say recently, I don't like the new phone, only arrived today. I say new, I got on eBay, but you know what I mean. The phone that is new to me only arrived today, so that's being set up now. But yeah, I had to get a new one recently because my own phone, just there's so many things wrong with it at this point that like I brought it into the place that usually fixes my devices, and like they told me how much it would cost to fix all the things that are wrong with it, and like it ended up like pretty much how much I could buy a new one on eBay for, so I was like, oh, fine, but now I'm really sad because all my cool cases won't fit it. And like, it seems like the type of phone case that I like just isn't really in fashion anymore, so like no one's like, there's a few places making the, like the, you know, 3D cool silicone ones. There are still some of them being made, but I feel like there's not nearly as many available as there were for the iPhone 6 Plus, which is what my old one was. Now I've got the iPhone 10. But yeah, there just aren't nearly as many of like the cool like 3D like fun shaped silicone ones, and I'm really sad. I'm gonna keep all of mine because I'm gonna keep my old phone because like it's still working. It's just there's a lot of problems with it, but like it still works, so I'm gonna keep that anyway as like a backup in case anything ever goes wrong. So I'll have my cases for that, but I am sad, so I need to find some cool cases for my new phone. My new phone. I did order some stuff to try to make some cool phone cases, but obviously they won't be like fun 3D silicone ones. Fuck. Oh, bollocks, alright. I might have less time today than I thought, but I need to go see my Swan friend. Oh my god, okay, well, best get fucking move on. It's for a good reason. Like I'm gonna see one of my friends today, and they are going to hang out while I work on some stuff. It's gonna be like earlier than I was expecting when I started this video, so I'm like, ah! In ADHD news, I am switching medication soon because the one that I was on just hasn't helped at all, which was like really, really disappointing. I think I got my hopes up a bit too much because I'd read so many stories about people who like, you know, struggled for ADHD like their whole lives like I have, and then, you know, they finally got diagnosed and they finally started medication, and like, you know, it was like they're like a whole new life, and like things changed so much, and yeah, it didn't magically fix every problem, but it just, you know, it made things so different, and I, you know, so then I went into it expecting that to happen with me, and sadly it just did not at all. Even a little bit, so that has been very disappointing. So I will be switching to something else to see if that helps, but this sort of first experience has definitely killed my optimism, and now I'm just kind of half convinced that I can't be fixed, so love that. It gets me down more than you know. No, my mascara isn't up here. Right, well, I'm gonna have to go get that. It'll give me a chance to open the window for a little while, so small mercies. Oh, mascara acquired. Do the lips now. So 3 colors. Which one is this? Don't know if you can hear that, but that's a bird on my roof. And then one more in the middle. Okay. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing with my hair at the minute, because like, as you can probably see, I've gotten a little bit shaggy here, but the thing is, like, for ages I've wanted to grow back just part of my undercut, so like from here up basically, if you get what I mean, because I feel like over the years it's crept up higher than I really would like it, so, but the thought of trying to grow out just one strip along here is horrendous, and I don't know if I could be bothered, but I don't know, so I'm that's why it's just kind of in limbo here, because I'm like, do I want to try to figure out a way to do that, or will I just shave it all off again? I'm really not sure, so that's why I'm all shaggy. Also, forgetting to put the jewelry back in this, because like, I'll usually take these out while I shower, just, you know, to like clean my ears and stuff as I go, and then I tend to forget to put the jewelry back in, and then this here, like, usually lasts a while with nothing in it, but this one always closes really fast, so that's happened, so I need to restretch it for the 100th time, so that's why I've only got one right now. Right. Oh my god, so hot. So I need to take another break to not die, so I'm gonna go put on eyelashes and get changed. And I will be back in a moment. And we are done. Here is today's completed look. Nothing super out of the ordinary for me, but I just wanted to sit down and get ready and have a chat with you guys. Makes getting ready a bit more motivating if I can sit and have a wee talk. So for now, I must, well, I get changed because this top is like see-through and the thing I'm wearing under it only kind of covers things. It's fine because my hair's here right now, but once I go outside that'll be a problem. So I need to get changed. No, I need to finish recording videos. I need to get changed, and then I need to go see my Swan friend, and then I need to go and do the exciting thing, TM. So that is the plan. So I hope you enjoyed just sitting down, chilling with me, and spending this time with me today. All the relevant information will be down in the description, along with a link to my Patreon. If you guys would like to check that out, I would love you forever. It is the best possible way to support this channel. I might change it a little bit soon, which doesn't mean anything bad for the people who are already on there. It just means that it'll basically be simplified and less confusing, and I think it'll be less confusing for new people who might be put off joining if they don't really understand how it works. So yeah, I might do that at some point, but I'm still not sure. Anyway, Patreon link is down below. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a little thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know how you're doing. If you're new here and you enjoyed this, do feel free to subscribe. There are plenty of other videos you can check out first to see if you'd like to join our little family, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, lovelies!